Okay, so turn one. I want you to think. Let's see who goes first, but I want you to think about the options you have available. We can just talk through some of them.
I am definitely first. Okay, the
Okay,
pressure's on.
great. So
Uh-huh.
I can't see your units, but okay, we obviously got the two control points off to the left.
Whoa.
So you should have five leadership.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, five
Yep.
plus three, whatever the
So the
plus three
plus three
means.
means you're going to get three more every turn. If you don't
Got it.
spend the five, any number that you don't spend will roll over.
Okay.
Now your cinder, on the other hand, does not roll over. You're generating two per turn, and if you click your captain, you can see the icons don't look right because they sometimes are
On
right,
the
sometimes
top.
aren't. Yeah, the
Yeah.
three on the left is should actually be a leadership icon, and the two on the right is the cinder icon.
Yeah.
So so your units generate cinder, including your captain, and then only your captain generates leadership.
Only the captain
Yep,
generates leadership. And is it the same amount every time?
it
If
is.
does it roll over? Okay,
Yep.
got it.
So it's
That
three for
changes.
turn for the rest of the game.
Ooh.
So what do you got on turn one? Can I think about just think about yeah, I mean, we don't have to talk through it all, but I'll talk through mine because I can see my units.
Okay. I want to control the battlefield a bit, so I might regret this. Uh-oh, I clicked it. Oh, there we go.
There you go. So this is an amazing thing, right? What that's like you've already set the tone for this.
I would normally not deploy that unit. I wouldn't be able to in the first
You
turn. That
wouldn't.
would be something late game usually.
Yep.
Huh.
And now look,
Okay.
you have two free cinder. It's
That's
essentially
what I was
free.
looking at. Like, why I still have Cinder to use
It's
to move
free.
around with.
So that's a free move you got, which some people like, some people don't like. I can see why people wouldn't like that because you basically are always going to do something like what you're doing. But I think that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're moving the
Oh, and
decision
that bug
making
is.
away from do I want to how do I best do this, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Which means basically you get more you have more you're basically using a
Freedom?
lot more abilities. That's something that you'll see. There's going to be a
So
lot more stuff.
you're not economy starved, and you're more free. You have more freedom of expression because you're not economy
Yep,
starved.
because the answer is no longer to always. You don't always have to deploy a unit. Basically, it's a bad move to do anything but deploy a unit. It's not true anymore. Now you can do all sorts of stuff. So the nice thing is I actually have a perfect counter pick here.
Is there a way to determine how much Cinder playing a unit will provide me?
You have to click the unit. If you see it in the tooltip, you can't see my screen, but if you hover
Mhm.
over your bridge in the upper right, it's on the tooltip on the unit in your bridge.
It shows the leadership, but cost, but it doesn't
Look
actually
at
make
that
it
means it doesn't
into
generate any. So look at a different unit.
Ah,
Keep looking, you'll see one.
I see one. Okay.
Yep.
Wait. Maybe it doesn't work when it's not your turn. Maybe that's it.
So for what? Give me a unit that you're looking at.
Antios Gauntlet,
Antios Gauntlet gives you none because he's super offensive.
Furia,
Not sure about her. How about
Shrapnel.
also very offensive, so she doesn't give you any. Oh, Furia
Did
does.
she?
Sorry, Furia does give you one. Okay, so if you don't see it on when you hover
I
over
see
her.
it now. I see it now.
Yep,
It's
there
the
it is.
small. It's so
Yep.
smaller compared
This
to
is
the
the
leadership
prototype.
icon.
I just
I
had to
see.
get
Yep,
it
yep,
basically
yep.
working. Yep.
I got you. Wow. So I actually only have 3 units on my roster that generate. Okay.
So
Okay. I'm tracking.
interestingly, now think about how you build your roster. You actually have to think a lot about which units you're going to get out first, which units are going to give cinder. Like so, for instance, if you have a Florio, you need five cinder. That's the most extreme thing. You need five cinder to shoot Florio.
Yeah.
So that one, you can get it out turn one or two. I can't remember if it's five or six now, but you can't fire it. So that's the most extreme version.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so let me just think. So I'm definitely going to counter pick you here, like because this is a big unit. Let's see. Let me just look. So I have a peacemaker. So it will use all my cinder going forward, but he's going to generate cinder. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to put the peacemaker here, with the idea that I'm going to. I probably should have put him on that. Oops, that wasn't great. But
You silly man.
what's that again?
You silly man.
I am silly, so silly. Fate Twister isn't really. Oh, do I want to do Fate Twister? So I can think about a second unit here, or I can actually just wait. And I actually do need the Cinder generation, so I guess my Fate Twister is the one. This will
That's a
work.
whole other aspect of the game now. Thinking about Cinder generation.
Uh huh. guess I'm gonna put this here. Not much of a chance there. And I'm done. So look, this is turn 1. Look, we have a little story. We have a story happening.
It's already happening.
But now, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just...
So before you do anything, just look at your options. You have 4 cinder. You have to spend, I mean, it goes away if you don't spend it.
Okay.
Yep. So now you've got 3 leadership, and you're going to get 3 more next turn. So you don't have to spend that. So you can actually, if you didn't spawn a unit right now, you could drop a 6 cost, 6 drop next turn. So just think about that.
Okay.
But you also notice, of course, I counterpicked you here. The Peacemaker, I'm going to stun. I'm going to stun your Sentinel every turn, but it's going to cost me 2 cinder every single turn. And there you go. I actually forgot about the accuracy on that guy. That sucks for me. I.e. that there is no accuracy on that one.
And I don't have Cinder because I used that 4 for that turn. Okay. Now, it says on my Cinder icon, 0 equals, and then it shows, it looks like it's an arrow.
It's an arrow. I'm just trying to say, like, next turn, you're going to have 4.
Got it. Okay.
That's all it's saying. And the other one is plus.
2 and 2 from each of these units. Got it.
Yep.
So it actually stays the same unless I have another generating one.
Exactly.
Wow. If I spend the leadership units, I'll use the 3 I have available to myself now, but I'll have 6 next turn. Is there a limit on leadership?
I don't know if there isn't one implemented here. We are going to have a 10 limit probably.
Okay.
We're not going to limit Cinder. We've
There's
gone back and forth on that one.
A 1% chance. I'll take it. All right. I think that's all I'm going to do for this turn. Interesting. Oh, and you're controlling a point. I totally forgot it was in play right now.
I am controlling a point. So how am I going to... Now, I really want to keep my Peacemaker alive. This is the key. So I guess I have to go here. Don't really know the right way to do this. Okay, and then I guess...
Dude, a turn 1 snarling is pretty nasty.
It really is. Especially against Extilior.
Jeez Louise.
But I got some other juicy options too. Like this one. So this, yeah, I got some good stuff. So if I do my Toxoid, then I was going to say I do Toxoid into Amplifier Bitol to get through his armor. But that's going to take me a whole nother turn. So I think I have to do... I think I'm gonna do it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love it, but...
Should have choked and code him.
What's that?
Should have choked and code him.
Oh, maybe. That's a good idea.
Oh, you got me through the visibility.
Well, so the thing is, I got to use my Fate Twister. And essentially it was free. Because of my Cinder. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna lose my Cinder if I don't spend it. So I got to use my Fate Twister. In the old model, I wouldn't have wanted to because it would have been 1 Cinder. I would have wanted to spawn a bigger unit, right?
Do you know if you can activate Fate Twister without line of sight?
I can't remember. I try to go by theme on those things. I think you can do it without line of sight, but I'm not sure.
You can do without.
That makes Fate Twister pretty good too.
Oh my god, Fate Twister is amazing now.
Yeah.
Because you can do it every damn turn.
And you can also like hide behind cover and make someone else miss.
Hey guys.
Oh, I missed that. Come on.
Yeah,
I'll probably just be listening. Doing
Cool.
some work on the background.
I just wanted to get Chris up to speed on the reasoning for these changes, and I'm also making a recording that I can send around to the team. Because there's still a lot of confusion, and people are like, "Why are we doing this?"
I'm going to put down the changelog now. So
Oh, thanks.
So I still have 2. I see. Okay.
I think actually that there's a lot of overlap, strangely, about like both with Fate Twister and Balam. They're like locked down in a way. At least that's how I've been using Fate
Definitely.
Twister. I've seen people use Fate Twister offensively.
Definitely.
it's interesting. I feel like they play a lot cleaner with this model of the economy.
Mm-hmm.
I really like utilizing Balam in the live version, but it's just not always great. Like, there's too big a sacrifice for it, even when I do get smashy plays.
Hmm.
Oh, I know exactly what you're gonna do now. Yep. Interesting.
So the cool thing is, because you don't have all these crazy ship assists, I don't have to worry about you pulling. Like, I'm really being careful with my positioning. I don't have to worry about you yanking me out of position suddenly.
Yeah.
I can actually plan. And I'm saving my cinder. This is probably a little slow. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but... Oh, that sucks. Nice. Yeah, I should have seen that. But that was totally my fault. I mean, you found it, but also I could have seen that you could have done that if I had just paid more attention.
I can't use the cinder calculation has become real right now. I'm trying to figure out how that's working. Like, I can't actually. I'm having trouble tracking. I think I'm just not used to tracking how much cinder I need to have. That'll hurt me next round, but can't play him yet. It's too risky. Okay, I see what's going on. Oh man. Okay. Wow. This definitely changes how I play.
Yep.
Meanwhile, your Fate Twister's just sitting down there collecting VP.
Yep. I don't know if it's going to do much, but...
Oh my god, it's Jester.
It's Jester. Now you get to watch me play for a change.
You get to watch me get embarrassed, stomped.
No, I think I'm the one that's going to be stomped here.
I don't know. You're secretly going to win on victory points, I have a feeling, unless I do something about it. That Toxoid was a good play, though, because it changed what units I knew I could use.
So I kind of have a free gravity disc, which is kind of neat. Don't think that's going to help me much.
Are you able to use the abilities more than once a turn if you have the Cinder for it?
Nope.
Okay. Alright. Here comes a play. This better work. Better hit.
I was hoping
shots.
you weren't going to be able to hit from that angle. Oh, and see, there's the crit. So now this is where Jester and Grissi would rage. Because they're like, I planned it, and randomly, it didn't work.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah.
And
that completely...
Use your Fate Twister in your turn?
What about... Say again?
Did you use your Fate Twister in your turn?
Yeah, I used it on Zax to hit Maximus. So now, by the way, my entire strategy just crumbled. Because I was planning on getting through your armored units with a Bital and Toxoid.
One crit.
One crit.
Trying to get him out in the open. There we go. Oh, and it missed the second one, of course. I don't have enough money for the flechette, but that's okay.
God, what do I have now? I got nothing. Seriously, nothing.
My Cinder currently says 1 and then has an arrow to 4. Does that mean I'm going to have 5 on the next turn?
No, I'm trying to say the arrow means next turn you will have 4. It's always whatever your level is.
Okay.
Nobody understands the arrow. I should have just used a dash instead of an equals. That would have helped a lot. Well, this sucks, but I don't think. Oh, I probably could have killed your Maximus. Now that I think about it.
What was that?
Hmm. I can't see the range on your flechette here.
I thought I would have had enough Cinder to utilize. I think I miscalculated Cinder for this turn. Because I fully intended on using it for a certain ability. Does that mean if I make no change to other units, if it says like next turn will be this much Cinder, and I make no change to any units, I don't deploy anymore, that same amount of Cinder will be available to me next turn as well?
Correct.
It's like a static amount per turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're at level 4. I mean, that may actually be out of date now because it doesn't update. You've got 2 from your Florio. You've got none from your Maximus, none from your Shrapnel, 2 from your Zax. So it's actually 6. You're going to have 6 per turn. It's not, this prototype doesn't update mid-turn, unfortunately. I don't know what I'm doing, but except losing. And this is what I wanted here.
Yeah, so losing, man.
You've been collecting those victory points this whole time. So
yeah, it doesn't mean anything. I'm not going to be able to get the second one. It's 1 per turn is so slow. I think the game's going to end before then. Yep.
Oh, give me all 3. Give me all 3. I can get all 3. Yep.
This is where I have to say that I have to let Chris win, so he is converted he's converted to the new system, so then he can tell the rest of the team how much he loves it, so then we don't have a mutiny.
This is gonna probably cause
Nice.
Yeah, there's no way.
See that one Toxoid, that 1 point of damage. I'm finally understanding what Jester and Grissi have been saying this whole time. That one stupid damage, and he was going to heal up too. Oh.
I mean, you could have probably killed the Florio in 2 turns. Not in 1, by not going for Zax. And also using Fate Vista on Shrapnel would have been better. Instead of on your Zax, like that distance.
I totally forgot about doing that.
And about the last Florio attack, if you hit the mine there, the mine explodes and you deal 5 damage with Florio. Then you can put also Shrapnel in a different position.
I'm just gonna hug you for now.
Yeah, it's over now. I'm just gonna concede.
Are you sure? You've got
I literally have nothing. What do you
got the advantage on me, I feel like.
I really don't. I got nothing.
I think Charlie is way more behind here.
Yeah.
Like the Florio is just gonna destroy you.
Yep. And you have the Cinder to use it too.
I mean, you can deal 6 damage to the Florio. You can kill it. You can kill it. No,
1, 2,
wait.
3, 4, 5,
it's
6,
tricky.
7. Oh, I see.
You need to use the 2 mines in the middle, but Chuck might not get in range. It's tricky.
Well, I thought I successfully blocked you.
1, 2,
I guess
3,
I did.
4, 5, 6. I might be able to do it.
Well, you have Ataria too, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vortex is the more important ability here.
But the question is, where do I Vortex to?
We only use 3 Cinder.
You Vortex as much... No, leave Zax where he is.
Okay.
Try to Vortex from your current spot. And try to Vortex as much... You need to hit both mines. You try to Vortex as much to the middle as you can, but
now, this is
you need to move your Chuck first. Chuck also needs to move with all other units, probably, because otherwise he might not be able to reach. The downside is you're gonna also deal damage to your Chuck, but
it's worth it.
Don't touch the mine.
No,
you messed it up.
No.
Oops. Oh. Okay, you're right. I think
that's unfortunate.
That's okay. I think I. Oh shoot!
Possible outcome.
Oh my gosh. Well. Oh no! I can't play. Too much pressure. Oh, I don't even have Cinder anymore.
It was
either.
the plan all along.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. I'll just pretend that was my plan.
No, Chris's plan.
Oh, and I can't even throw now. Oh,
that's so brutal. Yeah, I think now you lost.
Now I lost. Okay, well, anyways, you get the idea. Let's play again. Okay. So let's do the exact same scenario, same roster. And just so you know, like, because you want to see the variety, you know, that
Yeah.
first turn is like.
Oh, that first turn feels so much better now. It doesn't feel
Doesn't
like
it?
I'm moving for the sake of moving. It feels like I'm actually making a crucial move.
Yep. You're really committing in some way.
Yeah, yeah. All right, no turn timer again, turning that off.
Okay, I just hit play again. I'm not sure if it... Here, let me cancel. I'm not sure if it inherited all my game options or not.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't actually know if that is fully accounting for that.
Oh, no UI. 1 second. Have you seen that? Where the UI disappears?
Yes, and it's related to that button in particular.
Right.
We do have that reported.
Okay, 1 sec. Oh my god, that was the first time a crit destroyed my life.
It happens.
Should we just disable them for this patch from now on? Should we just get rid of them?
I mean, I vote yes.
I don't even know what they're... I don't know if they're actually providing any value at this point.
There's one potential problem if you disable them right now. Crosshair needs a rework, right?
Yeah.
Or she needs to be changed.
You just have to... She could still give a crit. She still crits. So we just remove the chance of a crit from
Arya
regular
as well.
units. No, Arya
Yeah, if that
doesn't
still
change.
works.
Arya's fine.
Doesn't she have a
Nope.
increased 10% chance when she uses Still Breath?
You're right. She has an increased crit chance. That's true.
Arya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Hold
I
on,
didn't
let's
know.
see.
Really?
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not streaming. 1 sec here.
Does it say that in her ability text?
I think
It does,
so.
yeah.
By the way, I really want to make her have ambush. What do you guys think about that?
I think that would actually make her really strong, and I'd be for it. But I'm saying that as a biased person who loves Arya, so...
Oh, please give her ambush.
Okay, I think it'd just be so cool. Okay, no, she doesn't have that crit chance. That was the old version, Chris.
Okay,
I
I
It got removed.
I guess so. I don't even remember
Okay.
anymore.
I mean, ambush would make her especially more relevant in aggressive lists, right? Because you can charge into the front line and place all your melee units, and then you can still have the backup all the way behind.
The thing with her is
it would feel great.
she is 100% positioning, and you want her at like the corner of a map.
Yep.
And that's often very difficult to achieve. So like placing her
Yes.
is very contextual and situational.
And can you imagine her just sniping through the whole game? How annoying that
Oh, it
would
would
be.
change. Yeah, you would change it. She would be. That's definitely a buff. All right, so it's your turn.
Okay,
first
so
turn.
okay. I kind of wanted you to go first turn again, so you could try something different, but it's okay. Now we just switched sides. What do I have?
I don't know what we're doing or planning for UI just yet. I saw some mock-ups from Nick, but I haven't actually given it a real look over yet. But however, we really need to be able to communicate the Cinder investment or the Cinder accrual from units, because boy, is that important.
Yeah.
Like so far, just first game, my impression is I wasn't really tracking what was going to assist me in my Cinder generation as well as I think.
Yeah, I mean it's not very clear right now.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay, well I know what the first play is going to be. I think. Man,
Sure.
this is so different having all of these units.
And look, I've already set up a little combo here, right? This is a fun setup here. This is what I wanted to do last game, and I could never do it. But I immediately got it now.
Tarya. Okay, Tarya.
Maybe a stupid question, but is the blue stuff just for spawning units now? Or
It is. The blue
Okay.
stuff, yep.
no idea.
Not
what
a
it's
stupid
called.
question,
Where
Tom.
where have you been for the past week, Tom? Everything's
Also, hi,
changed.
Tom.
Really busy with other stuff.
Oh, gosh.
Other stuff,
Other
magic.
stuff.
Yes.
Other unimportant stuff. So interesting. So your Tarya can one-shot. I mean, your Furia can one-shot my Tarya.
Orbital. Man, those Cinder cards, they're so much more meaningful now in this type of game mode. Too.
I'm not sure because you have to spend Cinder usually to. I mean, I think they need some more help, but they usually cost Cinder to use them.
this sounds ridiculous, but if I moused over and it showed like an AoE, a circle around them, in which the cinder would come to me, then I would know. Oh, I'd have to be in this range to attack it to get a benefit from it.
Yeah, that would help. So the question is, do I can't actually hit your Furia, so okay. So sorry for terrible play, everyone.
Oh, that 3 hit. I think the part that's got my brain going most is the distinction between the two economies. Leadership, leadership will accrue, but cinder will not.
Correct.
It will only accrue through units.
Yep.
I think that's the part where I have to mentally come to terms with that, because
just remember the cinder will show up on your UI as the gems again.
Okay.
So it'll kind of feel like the way it used to. Well, actually, I don't know if that'll help. Actually, it may not help. They're going to look a little bit different. One will be a number, one is gems, so they won't look both like numbers.
I regret not changing my units in my roster now because the lack of cinder generation I'm able to accomplish.
So that's the thing. Yeah, you have to. I mean, you've got 3. That's enough to like use both your captain abilities. You can use everything in the field, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can deploy other units. I'm not too concerned, but at the same time,
a lot of the units, a lot of them generate enough for their own unit, for their own ability, right? It's just later as the abilities get more expensive, that's where you start making trade-offs.
Well, I don't think that's true.
No?
No, a lot of the 1-drops do not generate cinder because they have powerful abilities.
Yeah.
Like Pummel, Rapid Fire, those units. And then a lot of the 2 and 3 drops generate 1 cinder less than they use. But that makes sense, otherwise you can just spam all the abilities all the time.
Yeah. But there's plenty But like there's plenty of units that just generate what they use as well, right?
No, the majority generates less than they use.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. The only units that generate more than they use are Fate Twister, Crankbait, Manteo, Torian, I believe. But that is enough. Like if you do it the other way around, like if more units generate exactly what they need, then everybody's going to use all the abilities all the time, which is not what you want.
Right.
What does Torian use? Torian's just passive, right?
Yep. But Torian is a lot weaker now because with ability use, basically the argument there was, the more abilities you have, the weaker Torian is because his ability doesn't protect from abilities, and that's why he got the cinder generation, because he's like more a support type crew basically, not a damage dealer.
Oops. Oh my god, I'm making so many mistakes.
Oh boy.
Well.
Okay, that changes.
Don't laugh at me, Jester.
No, I would never laugh.
I heard it.
Oh, that changes what
No, I was just thinking that's like perfect for Furia. She's just gonna clean it up in one shot.
That's okay, though. I feel like that's okay.
But then the question is, do you want to go for Chuck or not in the first place?
It's one heck of a play. This may not work. Oh, yes.
Nice.
Is the description on the Cinder card accurate?
Yeah, they're wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, they just drop Cinder chunks now.
Oh, what do I do? could actually kill this unit if I deploy it. That's not good.
So by the way, do you just feel like you're using your crew so much more now?
Oh yeah, like you're deploying and just throwing them down constantly.
But you're using their abilities more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, dang it.
Okay, the order matters here. Well, it always matters, but okay. So I want to get your mind back onto you. That's the most important thing. I guess I do that. And then can I do that? She's not gonna.
Ouch, that's gonna hurt.
Oops. Well, it's gonna blow up next turn. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it'll still get me.
And then I have to go.
Oh,
shoot, what's the
man.
range on that guy? Oh, it will hit her. Okay, good. I really want to rush your captain down, but that's gonna. Oh man. And out of Cinder. Oh, I missed your Maximus there.
Ouch. Alright. He can hide. I have to play this like this as much as I don't want to. So. Definitely putting down units more.
Okay. I'm actually Cinder deprived here. 1, 2. Well, I guess I'm okay. Just barely.
Oh no.
Man, I'm really gonna get rushed.
It's kind of sloppy, but it'll work. What?
Oh!
What? Okay, that's fine. And that's the Cinder generation on that one. Only one. Ooh, that's probably... I should have spawned that unit first.
Okay, this is gonna be dicey. have to make a choice. This is a bad choice, but. Why did that not hit for 2 damage? You had 3 health.
He heals 1 per turn.
Oh,
he has
that's
4.
right. That's right. Well, that changes what I wanted to do.
It's almost like you got a crit. Or I got a crit. 1 damn health.
I always forget that as well.
Yeah.
That Toxoid heals.
I haven't seen it used that much. I mean, I know it went in a long time ago, but I feel like there was a whole time where, ouch, where Toxoid just wasn't used that much. Or I don't know, maybe that's just my perception. Stop that.
It's gonna hurt me too.
It certainly is. I'll take it.
Well, it's very unlikely.
Wow.
No, no, units aren't touching.
Really?
No.
Oh, that's...
Wow.
Oh.
No, I can only get him.
Oh, that blows.
Not what I wanted. It's okay.
That's game.
Well, still have Maximus there.
Bazooey.
Now for the play that I was waiting for. Oh, I can't do that. I totally planned on Toxoid being dead by this time.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna ruin everything. Okay, that's okay.
I think...
Play.
Yeah.
Let's deploy far enough away.
Yeah,
I mean, then again, there's Vortex. Oh. That's a nice one.
It'll be a bullet.
This is everything. Where you
I
place
know.
this is
I know.
literally
I
everything.
know. I know. It's gonna hurt. There's no way. I think you won.
I think I have
you
too,
won.
but I don't know if I actually am good enough at positioning to get this right. Well, maybe everyone just gets stuck together because everyone's got to move. I guess it's easy.
Why
Right.
does anyone need to move?
Because I want to make sure I got 2 melee units that have to hit, right? 1, 2,
Yeah, and then
3.
Zax, and then the mine.
Oh, his mine. That's true.
Yeah, it makes it so much easier.
Good point. So,
I mean, you can also do it with the snaring, I guess. Like, there are many ways for you to finish the game.
I'm so nervous that I'm gonna do this wrong. I guess this goes first. This goes first.
That's right. Give
Yeah,
him
but
more
you want
advice,
to move
everyone.
first.
Give him more advice. That'll help.
Yeah, exactly. So then this, I kind of want to go here, but I'm worried. I'll just do it anyways.
Ah, that should be fine.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Does
Yeah, I don't need
everything
all the
miss
other
this?
stuff.
There
Okay.
it is. Good
Yeah.
game.
So in the beginning, I was like, I kind of set the strategy like I'm gonna try to rush your captain down from what my initial drops, right? And then I just kind of did that. I wasn't even going for the control points, but I could do that because I got to put my Bital down and Taria turn 1.
Yeah. And I definitely played too sloppy with defending that. I kept that captain out instead of playing.
I mean, I don't know. You were doing great. I feel like if you had 5 more health, you probably would have won.
If I
that
had,
one, so
yeah,
And
if
you
I
had your
had spent
Stitchy.
time, yeah, if I took Stitchy and healed the captain, which is what I should have done. It was a risk healing Furia. But
right. Oh,
That's
that's
good.
right. That's right. But yeah. But you can see how this economy allows much more unit using your units,
it can, yeah, I see it now.
and it's not. I don't know. It's like you could say that we removed excitement from the assists, but you could also say that we gave a lot of excitement to the crew.
Yeah, we're actually playing the units now instead of going through to the
Yes.
end game and still having a bunch of units in your deck that you're not actually utilizing.
Yep.
I'm actually getting to play them, and there's a lot more unit to unit interaction going on.
Totally.
No, I could totally see it now. My only struggle, like the only thing what I'm stepping away with, my main thing that's in my mind is, and this could just be down to the UI, hopefully, but is the calculation of the 2 economies, like juggling those 2. I'm not cognizant at all times. At the end, I was kind of starting to get it,
Yeah.
but I wasn't able to understand very efficiently how much leadership I had, what I was gonna. I wasn't able to plan between the 2
Really?
economies. Yeah, I think part of the problem is just generating Cinder and accounting for that was one thing that I'm used to, but then the leadership, I was like, okay, leadership goes up. I can do this. The
It just
leadership
goes up
part-
by 3 every turn. That's all.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
literally
leadership.
it.
I was tracking the leadership. It was the Cinder.
The Cinder's harder to know.
Yeah, I think that was the part that was getting me.
Well, I will tell you also that this UI is lying to you. So when you spawn a new unit, it doesn't update to show you that your new cinder generation. It just doesn't update. It's just a prototype.
Okay.
So you just have to know it. But of course, in the real version, it'll update, and hopefully we'd have feedback too. You place the unit down, and you'd see your little cinder gems go dook dook because it grows it.
I put down Ontios with the anticipation of using his inner energy ability, but then I was like, well, I also have Stitchy, who I'm going to utilize for the syringe. And then as soon as it was my turn, I went, I messed up because that was going to be 4 cinder, and I only had 3.
Right.
So completely different way of thinking.
So wait, I haven't played an experimental yet. I'm building a deck for it. Is the cinder cost on the characters their leadership cost when you're in the fucking?
Their old deploy cost used to be cinder. It's now leadership, but the numbers are basically all the same, mostly the same.
So the numbers, the big orange numbers, just mean leadership's cost.
No, blue is leadership.
No, in the menu, where you create the roster, there's that uses the other symbol still.
Yeah,
that's different.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Like, this is just a really rough prototype, so it's probably got lots of problems.
Way more exciting of a round. I have to say, like, pacing-wise, it feels like a more exciting round. Is what I come away with.
Totally. Do you want to play one more?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for one more.
And we'll just do the same roster, same map.
Oh, man, I'm almost want to change a different...
Change it.
The only reason is, like, my mind, where I'm at right now, is the feeling of being... Okay, I think the best way to explain this is I now feel like I'm free to play more. Like I was saying earlier, there's this freedom that's involved now where I'm not choked on economy for playing my units, which feels great. But what I am choked on now is Cinder. And so now I need to figure out how to address that, and that's going to come through the roster building. Is there a way to tell currently in this branch? Is there a way to tell when you're building a roster how much Cinder they're going to generate?
You just hover over the unit, but I mean, yeah, we need a little more. Probably need a little more feedback on this.
Okay. Oh, I see. So the number is there. Okay, I see
there,
now.
But yeah.
Okay.
Also, Manteo is great if you struggle with Cinder.
Really
just put Manteo in there. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Sure. I love Manteo.
I mean, yeah, she's great anyways, right?
I've been super positively surprised by how consistently the games are fun. In the live version, I have a lot of games that are very much quite fun, and I have a lot of games that didn't really feel like it hit the spot. I don't think I've had an experimental game yet that wasn't fun and dynamic in its own way.
Wow. That's amazing.
Okay, I see. From when you swap out characters from the roster screen there, on the character selection screen, I see where it's just missing. You have to inspect the unit in order to see.
On the tooltip, anytime you see a tooltip, it will always tell you. So like if you're seeing my screen right now, even in the list view, you can even see the cinder generation.
It's in the, if you go to swap out a unit from your roster, when it gives you that whole scrolling screen of character selection, that's where it's not showing you.
I see.
Unit to determine what it is, but that's fine. I'm just catching up. Is all. Okay, so hit and run here. Good. All right. Turncoat's in. Where's my number 1? Is he not in here? Do I not have him? Oh, I do have him. Oh, I'm playing him. Oh yeah, okay. All right, I'm getting it. The UI needs to catch up, but this changes how I'm gonna play. One more. Okay, I just did tweak just a few units here.
Cool, I'm ready when you are. No turn timer. Right. You want to do the same map again, or I kind of
sure.
It's kind of cool just to do. I want to show you the diversity you can get just if you keep everything else the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So off with the turn timer, refinery, capture carts.
Oh, you don't generate cinder? Man, how do you make the decision which units generate cinder and which ones don't to the balancing? I'm curious about that.
So yeah, I mean I can paraphrase, but yeah, it's basically like the more offensive the unit is, the more short term and powerful it is, the less cinder it gives you. Is that right? Did I say that right?
Yeah, basically when Grissi, Witch, and I did it, our guideline was basically if it is a unit with strong passives, then it doesn't generate Cinder. If it's a unit with a really strong ability that's cheap, it doesn't generate Cinder. Otherwise, if it has an ability, it usually generates Cinder.
Hmm.
And then units that didn't see a lot of use or that are more like support roles, they can generate more than 1 Cinder.
That's
I'm
perfect.
matchmaking.
I am too. That's like, I love that, because that also means that most of the time you're not struggling. Like you're not, if the support units can often pay for themselves or help other ones. So that sounds really nice.
I mean, there are a few exceptions. Like, I think Defense Dome generates Cinder, but we were like, it's so expensive,
Right.
That's what I
Seems
noticed. I was like,
reasonable.
Defense Dome got it, but I found myself not using Defense Dome in the last few matches, even though I had it in my roster. I definitely could have used it against his Bittul, for sure.
There's room for high cost units to have more power in this version, because you can never really get them out with 1 turn's worth of leadership, as you would be able to in the live version get it out in 1 turn, just as long as the game has gone late, right? I feel like you could probably buff all of the 6 cost and more, the ones upcoming, just to put more power on him, make him feel more like awesome to play, really.
Yeah, or some of the 6 costs maybe need to be cheaper. I don't know. It's a bit too early to tell.
Yeah, 6. I haven't gotten a 6 cost unit out yet.
I feel like
it's difficult, but
yeah.
making them cheaper makes them more efficient, but making them more powerful and splashy gives that kind of game feel.
Yeah, where you're like, boom, here's my giant unit I slammed down on the table.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you make the Thicket more powerful?
6 damage per hit plus poison. Easy.
It already does poison. 2 damage poison is the same as 6 damage poison,
So this may be
Pretty
a bug,
much.
but if I hover
No,
over
6 damage plus poison. So instant kill everything.
if I hover over my captain, it says he generates 2 Cinder per turn. If I hover over Tonya, she says she generates 3 Cinder per turn. But my UI is telling me next turn I will have 2 Cinder instead of 5.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It doesn't. If you've just spawned the unit, it doesn't update that.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you could pull Thicket in a lot of different directions to make it more powerful. I mean, something as simple as giving it, like, pummel immediately makes it a lot more...
No, you can't do that.
I mean, you could.
No.
It is
I'm
possible.
pretty sure that... I mean, no.
You're capable of doing it.
I feel like that would be a little bit too insane.
I mean, I think the experience that I'm looking for is them to feel more warping, right? Like, them existing immediately has, like, a gravitational effect on the game where everything now is bent. So you have to think about the 6 and 7 cost unit when they're on the field in everything you do, right?
Buff Thicket's pull. Make it pull more people. I don't know.
You have to
That's
see if
gravitational.
it's even necessary, right? It depends on so many things and how the meta is gonna evolve.
I'm in deep doo-doo.
Sure.
Holy crap.
Just spitballing.
That's a fun combo because I basically can't, time is on your side. Big time. And I can't get around this crap. So I can throw it. That's probably what I have to do.
Hey.
I mean, you could always pin my Aegis with your Snarling. Oh, it's Arya. I didn't even recognize. Okay, I'd confuse that for Tarya. I didn't see her over there. Okay, beating up my captain again. I see where this is going. All right.
Trying to. I wish I could see the range on your flechette. Damn it. We need to be able to,
I know.
We need to be able to click enemy abilities, and then it puts you in that selection mode.
So because it's a cone, it doesn't have the typical AoE. Yeah, I've been talking about this for almost a year now.
Yeah, we need it. I don't think this is gonna help me, but well, it might help me just enough.
The deck building process is a lot more involved now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Gosh, you have a lot of cinder.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's the Menteo. He's 3 cinder.
Yeah, 3 from Monteo, 2 from the captain, 2 from Sentinel.
Yeah. Oh, 2 for Sentinel? Wow. Oh,
Yep.
because its ability is 4. Okay.
Yeah, Sentinel can basically support itself, which is maybe not good. I don't know, but it seems fine.
Oh my
Probably
god.
I can't get your snarling.
Get that cinder cart.
Vortex first.
I don't think he had the cinder.
Oh no, your Vortex is Sentry on. Never mind. Ignore what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, but what you could have done potentially, because Zax pushes when he shoots, right? Maybe there's an angle where you can shoot the Snarling in range. It's tricky because Chuck is probably blocking it. But sometimes you can do stuff with that, like that. Oh, but then again, you can't move, right? Forgot about that little part.
Yeah, I was pinned. Otherwise, I would have absolutely moved him up towards the center and then used their mine against them first.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering why not do it like that, but it makes sense. Snarling is so annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
You have... Man.
I don't have a lot.
You have enough to pull off some tricks, though. You're just going to have to choose between Toss It and Seize Initiative and Stillness. You got some choices to make. Nice play, nice play. Wow, good movement.
I don't know if it worked, but
oh, really good. That locks it in.
oh, you can still shoot through all that. No.
It's only soft cover.
That's weird. That doesn't help me at all then. It actually helps you.
Oh. You know what? I think I'm gonna be a scaredy cat.
The one thing I don't like about this build is that I basically now all my faults are like on display because everything is up to me now.
Well, yeah, that's great though, isn't it? Doesn't it feel better when a game
sometimes
when you lose, you know it's because of you, not because of the game?
Sometimes. I mean,
oh, you so displaced my Sentinel.
Yeah, had to. The thing is, I just don't have. I don't like the macro environment here sucks.
Nah, you could kill the Sentinel.
This one?
If you set up for it.
My Furia?
No. You could have done it earlier. Now it's really hard for you to do. Instead of the chuck, you basically fall back when you play them, get the beetle out, and then a toxoid. Together they can kill the sentinel.
Right. That was the whole plan for this roster.
But now it's in a really bad spot for you to ever get a toxoid and a beetle there.
Right.
So that could be tricky.
Though I guess it's harder for him to kill me too, or to even damage me.
He has so much range and so much cinder.
Like an Arya back here too, huh? You do have a lot of cinder.
I mean, the other option to deal with the sentinel, what I have in my list, is basically Balam. Like, you have a few options. You either put a thicket in there, a toxoid beetle is an option, Balam with a stun, or Tibu with pummel is also great to eat through sentinels. But that's roughly it. Like, it's a dangerous unit.
I love how you pronounce, I would say, amplifier Bidal, Jester Beetle. It took me a second.
But beetle looks like a beetle. That's why I say beetle.
I always call him Bitol.
I always said Bitol as well.
But when I realized that he looks like a beetle, I started to say beetle. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it makes sense to me.
That makes sense.
Oops.
I like it.
And I also always assumed that his name was a wordplay, basically, because of his armor.
Right.
Do I choose to do damage to them, or do I choose to unleash my Aegis? I think Aegis being in play is far more important.
I gotta kill that damn thing.
Is that Snareling in mine range? If that's the case, you can kill a lot of units this turn.
Hey.
Sorry. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try not to talk anymore.
You can talk on my turn.
I was gonna say he was okay with it when it was his turn.
Oh my god!
It's gonna hurt my.
I think I've been buffing Sentinel for so long, hoping someone would use it, and now it's like freaking amazing.
Now you get to see it being used.
Oh my god, it's so brutal.
Yeah, I was thinking about building a list where I start with my first drop as Sentinel. I just wasn't sure if I should try it, but
now
I guess I
like,
have to.
Okay.
It's pretty big, isn't it?
Wait, did I lose my Bidal already?
Yeah.
Beetle is gone.
It's over.
Dreams have been crushed.
Big time.
Every hope and dream shattered.
There's still a chance.
I mean, this has been good though. It's like you win one, I win one. You win one, I win one.
Oh, there's actually one cool thing that can work.
Like I said, you can talk on my turn.
Okay. Like, you need to survive, however.
You know, we really need to listen to the community, Chris.
That's right.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have much.
Good plays, good plays.
Not really. It's just basically sucks.
Don't run away. Come forward. Yeah.
Yeah, stay in the Sentinel range, right?
Yeah, stay in the range. Exactly.
I'm trying to get him out. Oh, I guess I can't get him out of there, huh? I don't know. I have like there's no macro environment here for me.
Oh, nice play. Nice play.
Not really. Yeah, this is what this could have it. Oh, I should have spawned this earlier. Darn it. Now it's gonna die.
Order of execution is so important.
I know. That was it. If I'd seen that before, that's what you're talking about. That was my play. I should have spawned it before I moved my captain. Damn it.
Yep.
I missed it. If I just am too impatient to plan it all out.
You don't even have a turn timer.
I know.
I do like how much focus there is on like proper execution of abilities. Like, yeah, in most cases you're going to be able to use them. The real skill is in, are you able to use them correctly?
Yes.
I think that's great. That's been wonderful gameplay.
And I hear Grissi and Jester talking about skill shots all the time, and you can see it when they play. There is a skill to the positioning. It's like, will this work? I think this will work, and you get it just right. Dear Lord.
Might have just handed you that mine, potentially, but that's okay.
Yeah. Doesn't help me very much. I don't have much cinder, so...
I moved him there knowing that was going to happen, but...
More cinder than ever, and it's still not enough.
Wait, what? Why isn't he dead?
I assume,
Maximus?
Did I just miscount? Huh.
You did...
He has 5 health again.
1, 2...
You have 4 damage.
3...
Yeah, I did 4 damage to him.
4... Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, my bad.
I mean, there's one way to kill him.
Yeah.
As always.
Yeah, true. It's just...
It's one thing.
I don't know if it's
but
worth
it's not
it.
good.
It's probably worth it. No?
Difficult.
I mean, it's going to be used on me anyways.
Yeah, I guess.
You're right.
No time
Oh,
on
that
it.
pixel. Oh, that pixel.
I don't think I'll probably be reaching for it and it's not going to work, so let's try this.
Oh. All right. Let's see.
Good.
Nice. Good play. Good play.
There's a billiards-like element now too, right? Where you're always setting yourself up for the next turn.
I can see that, yeah.
I love billiards.
Dang it. I was hoping I could have had more in there.
Oh.
Oh.
That's actually really bad.
That's... Is it?
Oops.
Yeah, the range. The range on Peacemaker.
Okay, back in the game.
I find Peacemaker range quite low.
You should buff it, honestly.
Oh man, this they sabotaged my plans, sir. They sabotaged.
We need at least like a Lancer range on that thing.
Hmm.
Just haul across the map.
Hashtag buff ammo.
Should have a bigger radius too. Yeah, I never really feel like I'm getting the whole team.
Which way? I guess I have to play a longer game.
Good play. Good play.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know if
a
it
good
was.
play. It was. Because I'm in a bad spot now.
Come on, one of your units can do some damage. Or do anything. Oh,
One.
Two. You have two. You have two.
Oh no, they both can't deal any damage this turn. The defense dome is stopping it. And the other one has, Season of the Hunt.
Exactly.
Yeah. This
So only the
hurts.
captain can deal damage.
Oh my god.
Which means you have 5 more turns to live.
Yep.
I have
I
to
mean,
play.
And now
victory
that's
points
good.
are kind of an issue now, though.
Oh, yeah, that's also a thing.
Which
Because
are?
Chris
Oh,
is-
they are. Oh my gosh.
Chris is on 7 already now.
Shit.
I forgot about those.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to attack with Arya. Whoop.
She couldn't. She couldn't do anything anyways.
Yeah, but you have to throw it away. You have to like clear it.
True.
Ugh, killing me with that peacemaker. That's like my #1 goal now to kill.
Yeah.
But now what? So I'm wondering if the Manteo is turned off in this build because of the stun. It should be, but I'm not sure if it is.
No, I think passives still work. It's not working, the stun. Like, the stun is not blocking passives, I believe.
Oh, okay. What am I going to do here? God, your shrapnel is going to be murder. Oh, I should have used it. Oh, I should use it. Oh, I still can. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Okay, now I see. Oh, I already used it. No. Oh. No.
Everything's falling apart.
Oh. Can I move you? I don't think I can.
Ooh.
I could probably block you a little bit. Does it help?
Oh, this is getting deep. I'm trying to figure out where to play. This has got very complicated.
Yep, it has.
Okay. I'm gonna have to make a choice though. First of all, let's throw that away. Take the VP.
No. So yeah, you're
Make a
that's
choice.
actually really it's a big deal. Yeah, I think it's game.
Who you're grabbing? I wanted to get to that mine. If I can get to that mine and damage myself, I could actually hurt you. Damn. You can go anywhere with that unit. Oh, come on. It'll hurt me, but it might be worth it. Oh, it missed my flurry. That's not going well for me.
But
yeah,
how?
not going
But
well.
I don't think I can win this. Oh yeah, okay. I can delay it, but I still haven't gotten my Fury on the field yet. So this is like my one chance to like do enough damage to beat you. But oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's not even close to enough.
Not
Wait,
my mental.
you're still on the control point?
Oh,
No, just touching it
Oh.
barely. Oh. There we go. Nice play.
It's not enough.
I think I have lethal on you.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe not. Let's see if this works.
You must have it. Nice. Good game. That was
Good
really
game.
crazy.
That got complicated.
It got really complicated. So cool, though.
I like that. Yeah, there's a lot of
So
plays to be
cool.
had there. Who knew increasing the complexity actually from more fields, more units on the field, makes it more like interesting. Like there's just so many layers to play with now. It's just more engaging.
It's nothing else
The only thing
changed.
is, I always end up running out of
knew
time.
It
Yeah.
was that.
Yeah.
But okay, have you ever? Is the time system like, is it meant to be like, to stop people from, what's it called? Just
Griefing?
drawing out the timer? Yeah, griefing.
I mean, just
or,
like you can't really make a commercial game, I don't think, without a timer in a turn-based game.
Well,
I don't
it's
think
just
anyone
that,
would play it.
yeah, I get that. It's just that the MTG Arena, as long as you're making moves, you get a little extra time.
Right, right.
I thought that might be good.
Yeah,
because it
that's
feels
a neat
like
idea.
I'm just trying to squeeze in as many moves at the end there, and it feels like it never feels good.
Mm.
So, so the purpose of playing was to see how removing the ship assists, how they affected the game. And I gotta be honest, like in retrospect, looking back, don't think I actually missed having them right now.
Yep.
Because I was so engaged with what was going on at all times.
Yep.
I didn't expect that. I honestly didn't. Huh.
I mean, I was resistant too. You know.
Huh. Okay. All right. All right.
Cool.
Well,
okay, one person on the team convinced.
This is yeah. There's a lot more changed here than initially, than you like on paper would assume.
Mm-hmm.
It's a completely different. It's like just a different experience, is what
Yeah.
it is. Before ship assists were needed to kind of make up for those. I
Yep.
don't want to say dull moments, but
Yep.
for the lack of units that were on the field, for the lack of plays,
Yep.
they
Lack of
had
choices.
they had a place there.
Yeah, you're
Now you have so much choice. You
Yeah.
don't actually end up missing them.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Weird,
All right.
huh?
I stand corrected.
Oh, well.
Thank you for informing me.
Of course. Well, you know. Can you do you want to post in your thread to
Yeah,
sway
yeah,
everyone?
absolutely.
I mean, I'm going to
Yeah.
post there too. I want to do a better job of explaining all this stuff to people.
I think that was it, right? All this missing information was just
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
If I would have known this, and I knew it was too early to say anything, but definitely now,
But-
knowing what I know.
Like,
But-
everything after but is bullshit.
Yeah.
Or everything before
no,
but is bullshit.
I definitely spoke too soon.
No,
I'll
it's
admit that.
fine. I mean, doesn't matter. And we all
That's good.
we all want the game to get great. So to be
That
great,
feels
so-
great though. What we just played,
Mhm.
that felt great.
doesn't it?
I think that's actually one of the best iterations I've played so far.
Yeah,
Like
I hope
of
so.
the game overall.
It should
Everything
be
kind
the
of came
best.
together.
Should be the
Yeah.
number one best.
Huh. Okay. I'm thinking. I'm like stuck in my mind thinking right now. If we can resolve the UI experience,
Mm-hmm.
then I think it'll work. That's going to be a make or break though, right? Communicating to the player how those systems
and
work.
we've dealt with much bigger UI issues than that. I mean, movement, the whole
Yeah.
movement thing, and health bars,
True.
and those have taken a lot more time.
True.
And I think this is. I mean, what we could do, I think what we probably will want to do is just not, and we'll display the Cinder generation on the unit, but it'd be so much cooler to have at the end of each turn see a little whoosh, 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 and from each of your units that generate Cinder, you know, just almost like the VP, but just
Right,
like something
right.
like that, and it
Where it's communicated.
yeah,
Yeah.
it communicates it, and then maybe they can just glow a little bit. They can have a little tiny glow or something to show you the Cinder. There's ways we can get around that.
Well, that felt great. Thank you for the games.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad. Yeah.
All right, let me go eat crow right now. Go put my foot in my mouth.
That's cool. I'll make a video and explain some of this stuff.
Yeah, that actually might help because
Yeah.
I can say something, but I think your video is going to go a lot further than what I would have to say.
I feel like just people just have to play it and then they'll know.
True. Yeah, it's something that's hard to convey. I think what I said though, I wouldn't miss telling people what I just said, basically, which was the big takeaway for me, which is I ended up just not even thinking. I didn't miss them. I didn't miss them being gone because I was so engaged. The spot worship assists made sense in the gameplay. They're not needed anymore.
Because you're using your crew instead?
Because you're using your crew, because there's so much going on now.
Yeah.
Have you considered changing the turn timer based upon that information at all?
Based on
these changes, I almost wonder if there's enough time at a certain point to make, because we played without the turn timer.
Mm-hmm.
Did we need to extend the time?
I put in a variable timer depending on number of units in the game. It never worked for some reason, so I think that's on the back burner. But we could definitely like reduce the time in the beginning and extend the time at the end to kind of keep the total match.
I feel like an arena style timer might actually.
Which is how does that work?
When you take an action, you get more time.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what Donkey Kong was just saying. Yeah. Or it's like Fisher time in chess.
Increments. Yeah, 100%. Right.
I don't know. I don't like that. I use usually the first 80% of my timer just to think.
Exactly.
I like that I have the timer there. And I think about the same amount no matter how many crews are on the board. Because even if I only in my first turn, it's like super crucial right now. What do I deploy and where do I deploy it? How do I kill your first crew? I like having the time. I feel like less time, even with less units on the board, doesn't necessarily make sense. Because it is about the complexity of the game state, and that is not always equal to the number of units.
Interesting.
I agree with that. I also like the consistency with the timer. So like you get a feel for it.
Yeah.
It's like a hard
Muscle
time
memory.
this amount of time. Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
That's true.
That's why I was thinking just a simple, if players find themselves struggling, maybe just a simple increase.
The thing is, I don't know. You're always going to feel like you need more time, no matter what.
And you do lose a little bit of the tension if you bump it up too high. I would agree. Yeah.
True. And sometimes you can blame it. You can blame it like, oh, damn it, I saw what I needed to do, but I saw it too late. But it kind of gives you that feeling like, oh, when I get better, I'll be able to handle that. Because I did see what I needed to do. I just saw it too late.
I would say, okay, if you're talking about most of the time is thinking, and you like the consistency or whatever, you still have the same amount of time to think before you make any moves if you do it the arena style. I don't think it makes a difference there. Because as soon as you start making moves, then hopefully you've done all your thinking.
But then why add it?
If you haven't done all your thinking, because usually when I start making moves, I'm like racing against the timer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do my moves as fast as humanly possible.
Right. There's actually one argument I agree with here is that the animation on units are so different that sometimes it takes maybe 5 or 6 seconds of your clock just waiting for the animation.
But we don't.
So
we queue them up though, so you can always keep.
Yeah, that doesn't always work.
Yeah,
it doesn't always.
We should just fix.
You
it.
have to wait, for example, for Torian, I believe, and he takes forever.
Yeah, we should just fix
take
those.
off.
Okay.
You sometimes you also need to see what
Thanks
happened.
for playing, Chris.
Yeah, sometimes you need to see what happened before making the next decision.
Oh.
So then queuing up is the optimal.
Oh,
so maybe,
yeah, that's true.
But it doesn't have to be a lot. Maybe plus 2 seconds or something like that when you make a move.
Yeah.
Plus 3 or something.
I wouldn't say a lot of time at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's really hard to add time dynamically. As far as I know, I don't think that's I don't know if that's true. I got the impression that wasn't an easy thing to do.
Maybe animation consistency then. That would also.
Yeah. Or just speeding up a couple of those would help. Yeah, I mean.
But one thing I really liked in Magic Arena was having the option of maybe 1 time or 2 times, extending my time.
That's really
nice.
cool. Now that's the right way to fix this.
Yeah. So you have like this hourglasses, and you get an extra one for a very long game. So
yeah.
that puts the control in the player's hands.
Yeah.
But it still limits it.
Also, if you yeah, wait, never mind. I'm dumb.
I love that. So like maybe twice in a game, you get an extra 10 seconds kind of thing.
I'll probably make it extra 30 or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Twice in a game, so you have this extension.
Oh, it's so dramatic too, to hit that button because you know you just used it up, but it's also like, oh, something big is happening. I can tell that this is the big turn, and your opponent may not even know that that's your big turn, and the audience may not know, but it kind of it's just super dramatic. I think that's the right way to fix it.
Max, I have a question.
Hmm.
On the recording sheet for the Underdome.
Yeah.
Somebody had 3 wins. How is that possible?
It's because you play all 3 games, whether or not someone wins 2 first.
Oh, we did not do that.
I mean, you're free to let it be as it already is, or you can play a 3rd game.
Well, I was playing pretty well, so.